Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's the
opportunity while I was there of being the accountant for Floyd Mayweather for a number of years.
Oh, wow.
And just unbelievable experiences when I was working with him. I mean, stories that I can share, stories there. There'd be 4 or 5 very expensive sports cars out front of our building and 20 people coming in and sitting down and going through the various items that we needed to, but always very flashy, very, very out there. You know, but something that many people, it's public knowledge, not sharing anything that's not out there, but something many people don't realize is he suffered a lot through his life with depression, something that he's
Floyd Mayweather recently became emotional after reports claimed that investments worth almost $600 million had been frozen by authorities. The controversy began after Floyd proudly announced on social media that he had purchased 62 buildings in Manhattan, presenting himself as a successful real estate investor. However, the situation changed quickly. Later reports claimed the buildings were not actually registered under Floyd's name. After that information became public, authorities reportedly started taking a closer look at his business activities. As the investigation continued, several properties and financial accounts allegedly connected to Floyd were reportedly frozen, while officials reviewed their ownership and financial links.
To making sure that the homeless situation is cleaned up. This is one of the ways that they're doing it, and it looks like there could be possibly lots of different ways to scam the system.
And Floyd Mayweather is a provocative and controversial figure, but I think this article may make people think about him differently.
According to reports, assets valued at more than $600 million remain frozen, while investigators continue determining their legal ownership. Until the review is finished, those assets cannot be sold, transferred, or accessed. Ironically, the investigation was reportedly triggered by Floyd himself after he shared several videos online showing the properties and claiming he had completed a major real estate purchase in Manhattan. Floyd proudly presented the deal as proof of his success outside boxing. However, those posts quickly attracted attention from fans, journalists, and financial experts, leading to much closer examination of the reported purchase.
To my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings,
The story spread quickly across social media and news outlets. What first looked like a major business achievement soon became the center of widespread public discussion. As reporters and authorities examined property records, serious concerns started appearing. According to reports, none of the 62 Manhattan buildings were officially registered under Floyd Mayweather's name. As additional information surfaced, more people began questioning the claims he had made in his social media posts.
Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
The discovery reportedly led to an even larger investigation. Authorities allegedly reviewed Floyd's financial records and began freezing more assets believed to be connected to him. Reports claim those assets cannot be sold or accessed until a complete audit and investigation are finished. The situation carries added importance because Floyd has previously stated that real estate became one of his main income sources after retiring from professional boxing. If those properties and accounts remain frozen, it could reduce his income and increase financial pressure, especially considering his expensive lifestyle and well-known spending habits.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and if that means cash for those. I break it down in layman's terms. Even though
the controversy reportedly appeared at a critical moment for Floyd. Reports claimed he was involved in one of the biggest investment opportunities since retiring from boxing with a $700 million effort to purchase part of the New York Giants. According to those reports, Floyd teamed up with real estate investor Mir Orbach as part of a group trying to acquire a 10% ownership stake in the NFL franchise. To show his commitment, Floyd reportedly placed $200 million into escrow, proving he was serious about the investment. The deal was viewed as a major business opportunity because the Giants remain one of the most valuable and recognizable teams in professional sports.
Misunderstood. He just want to be treated fair. Right. And this is for any team that's watching right now. We'll make them a deal. If they sign AB and AB go through the whole season, no problems at all. And then they got to give us 20 million. But if he mess up, then we got to give them 20 million. So if any team want to match that, reach out to us.
That ambitious investment plan now appears to face growing uncertainty. Reports suggest the ongoing questions surrounding Floyd's finances could influence the proposed deal and create concerns among everyone involved. Adding to the speculation is the response from his business partner Mir Orbach, who has remained mostly silent about the situation. When asked about the possible purchase, he simply stated that he and his partners regularly explore business opportunities, including sports team ownership. While that answer may sound reasonable, many observers felt it failed to address the increasing concerns surrounding the proposed investment.
Returns, like over his lifetime he's going to make $300 million off the deal. It just doesn't make sense, especially with the amount of power players in NYC who would have already bought those 62 units if it was so lucrative. The white guy would have easily bought those 62 units up. And this is where I think the bigger understanding comes in. Because if you don't know, the true owner is Black Spruce Management. Mayweather at most holds a minority ownership stake and likely through a financial vehicle with options.
As expected, the absence of clear answers has created even more uncertainty. Many people continue asking why there has been no public confirmation about whether Floyd is still involved in the investment. Others have questioned why so little information has been released if everything is moving forward as planned. At this stage, there are far more questions than answers. No official explanation has been provided, and much of the speculation remains unconfirmed. However, the longer the silence continues, the greater the uncertainty surrounding the future of the proposed investment becomes.
If you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are.
Adding to the controversy, boxing promoter Eddie Hearn had already questioned Floyd's finances several months earlier. During an interview, Hearn said he was not convinced Floyd was as wealthy as he claimed. He explained that although he was not saying Floyd was broke, his spending habits and continued participation in exhibition fights made him wonder about his financial position. At the time, those comments created major discussion throughout the boxing world. Floyd later dismissed the criticism and joked that Hearn always had something to say about him. However, with recent reports creating fresh concerns, many people have started looking back at Hearn's earlier remarks.
These guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff. It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
Eddie Hearn is not the only person to raise concerns. Boxing analyst Rick Glazer also discussed the rumors, saying that while it may be difficult to believe Floyd is facing serious financial problems, the reports appear to come from sources many people consider reliable. According to Glazer, the situation may be more complicated than a simple misunderstanding and could become more serious if the issues remain unresolved. Meanwhile, Floyd attracted additional attention by promoting a cryptocurrency project called SIEZED. In promotional videos, he encouraged followers to invest and offered several rewards to participants, including a live Zoom call, cashback incentives, the chance to win one of his WBC championship belts, and even a private training session with him.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave,
The promotion quickly attracted attention from both supporters and critics. Floyd has built a reputation for carefully protecting his brand and rarely offering personal access or valuable memorabilia. Because of that, many people questioned why he was promoting a relatively unknown cryptocurrency so aggressively. Others wondered why the campaign included so many rewards and incentives. Combined with the other reports and controversies, some critics argued the situation reflected a wider pattern of questionable decisions and financial rumors. Despite all the speculation, Floyd continues presenting himself as a confident businessman while maintaining the same luxury lifestyle that fans have come to expect.